Stavros is a warrior cleric on a religious pilgrimage. His primary focus is to find an artifact that will help his home, the Minotaur city-state of Voskia, and the Order of the Maze that he represents as he traverses the world. In his order, he is called a navigator, a young adventurer who will find his place in the church and Voskian society through great deeds. Minotaurs are sometimes seen as primitive barbarians in Almora, but Theseus considers himself quite civilized. He enjoys solving problems, using logic in conflicts, and helping people navigate the labyrinth in acts of self-discovery. As he travels, he hopes that he can disprove the belief that all Minotaurs are evil and savage, and learn a thing or two along the way.
Barley Braun is a 3-foot-tall, 30-pound halfling rogue. He can easily be thrown. He is very self-serving and very individualistic, doesn't tend to get along well with others, but is so desperate for fun and entertainment in his own life that he is desperate for this kind of adventure. So he'll be interesting to play, I think.
Gaius Berezin is a human one-armed fighter who comes from the land of Hals. Years ago, he was a soldier in the Halsian army, until one day he comes home to his hometown of Ebonstone to find that his wife and children had been murdered in a raid from Valaris. He swore vengeance on those who killed his family, but in his rage, he loses his arm. He falls on hard times and hard drinks for a few years, but eventually he comes to realize that life is still worth living, and swears to live life to the fullest until he can meet his family again in the next life.
Hi everyone, my name is Christine, and I am playing Vita Teidai, pronouns they, them, a lizard folk wild magic sorcerer. They come from a community where there has not been a wild magic user in quite some time, so their magic is pretty out of control, and when they decided maybe they wanted to go see the world, their village was very excited about it. So now, Vita's just out roaming around trying to get their magic under control. And that's when they meet up with this party.
My name is Robbie, and I play Red in the Almora RPG campaign, along with his faithful companion and sidekick, Herschel. Red is a shifter ranger who grew up in Perea in a tiny little town called Aramor. One day, his entire town was destroyed. When he was 5, he eventually made his way to Nagwal over near the coast. Some of his personality is that because he's been, just out hunting for a good portion of his life, he doesn't have the best social skills. He gets his stuff done. He's pretty quiet, but also determined and very methodical about getting it done, and super reliable about getting it done. He's gonna see it through. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks.
So I play Rhythm, a tabaxi druid. I grew up in a little town called Hazeldrum, which is on the border between Perea and Halls. I grew up there with my adoptive mother, a human woman who found me wandering in the forests when I was about a year old. She died a few years back, and I found out pretty darn quick that without her protection, I was not welcome in Hazeldrum anymore. So I've been wandering. I ran into some druids who taught me druidic magics and helped me harness some powers that I've had pretty much my entire life. But I've been sticking to the outskirts, avoiding towns and villages. But I ran into this minotaur a little while ago named Theseus, who has been, making me wonder if I should give towns a second chance. So now he and I are trying to figure out what to make of life as two kind of strange creatures in this weird world. But that's me. That's Rhythm.
Theseus
Rolls all the way down. Thank you, live.
What up, nerds?
Hello.
So,
who wants to do the recap this week? We didn't roll because we're down people anyway. I was hoping someone would come in during the video, and I would force them to do it for being late.
Oop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Hi, Terrence.
Terrence and I
Hey,
can
Terrence.
do
Oh,
the
bless.
Thank you for helping,
announcement.
Terrence.
As he squawks. I'm just pulling my notes. I mean, the big reveal of last week was that Barley isn't dead,
Woo! Kind of.
but has been. It's a complicated thing. Barley is back, though.
Yeah, Barley was with the Unseelie Fae.
Yeah, Barley was with the Fae. We're scared for Barley even more than we already were. Gaius also. Yeah, Gaius having a second hand wasn't the big reveal of the night. That was just like the minor reveal that whetted everyone's appetite for the reveal of Barley.
Like a clock now. He's got 2 hands.
Yeah.
Hey.
So he's got 2 hands. He doesn't have his
Until time.
normal magic, but has new, somehow related to time magic that we are still learning about. And then when we woke up and found that, we found that empty tavern with an alias. He's back again, and Barley. I turned into a cat to try to help calm Barley's nerves, and it kind of worked, but also kind of didn't. And then we got attacked by stuff after learning that Barley was in the Feywild and tortured, and lots of things have happened. There was a shiny thing. He was cursed. Doesn't want to go back. I'm reading my notes of like all of the craziness that Barley was saying.
How?
But yeah, Barley also has paint that now makes things, makes real things. Barley painted a cat, and then we had a new cat. But Barley was with the Fae for roughly 12 years, so far as we know. And then we got attacked by Fae, I'm pretty sure. Trying to take Barley back.
But you don't know.
And we were like halfway into a fight. And then it was 10:30 o'clock at night IRL, and all of us were like slowly fading into the ether. And so we paused in the middle of a battle.
Yes.
The tension.
Perfect. Well done.
Oh, and Adam asks, does Barley have a new Fae name after returning from the Feywild?
Oh.
That would be interesting. If you want to come up with one, you can.
Oh, don't tell him to do that.
That could go poorly.
I mean, that's fair.
Hey,
It'll
everybody!
go better than Charlie and Noah, though.
I'm gonna point something out for everybody. Looks like Allie won't kill herself now. She has a new chair.
I do!
Yay! So fancy!
I got a new chair. I'm not going to be falling all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
I can move around and not fall.
That is a nice chair.
Yeah.
God, remember when that happened to me? The stool I was
Yes!
sitting on just like whoop, died.
All of us were like, what?
Where'd she go?
Especially because of you setting your backgrounds. It really is like she was there one moment and then she wasn't.
Woo, disappeared. Oh, dang.
Did I miss any big important stuff, guys?
Yeah, I think you covered it all.
Yeah, mostly. I think there was only thing that was different was that like Alias was trying to figure out what was going on with his arm, but I think for the most part you covered everything that I can remember anyway.
Yay.
So I think what I may have to start doing for players that are late is that the dice that corresponds the closest to the number of minutes that they are late gets rolled and added as damage against them.
Oh no!
It's their own damn fault.
It is.
They know the schedule.
They do. Especially Rob, who literally has nothing else to do.
I was gonna say something, but I'm not.
Were you going to say I should give him a handicap?
No, why would I ever do
That ain't
to
right.
such a
That ain't right.
Is that what you're
low?
going to say?
I'm gonna be over here.
Adam's recommendation for a Fey name, by the way, is For Who the Alcohol Pours.
Yes! Adam,
I'm writing that down.
well done.
Pretty good.
Or is it For Whom?
For whom the booze pours.
Yeah, is it who or whom? I think it might be whom.
He
He
wrote
typed
Who,
it
but
as who, but
Yeah.
it probably should be whom.
We are also a grammar class. Just FYI on the side. Send us your grammar questions. Please don't. I'm kidding. Please don't do that.
We
I
have
don't remember.
helped.
I'll give you help. It'll be bad help.
We have helped with
I'll help
homework
ya.
before.
What's a semicolon? It
Part of a
looks like
colon?
this, and you use it to split up a sentence that could easily be just 2 sentences.
okay. Does everybody have this map up
Yep.
on their fantasy grounds?
Yes.
I must join the campaign. Okay, reloading. I will in a moment.
I do has.
Big purple spot. Big purple spot.
Big
Oh
purple
god, I
spot.
forgot the
Big
circles.
purple spot.
So many circles.
Oh yeah, they all overlapped, and now I don't know what any of them mean.
I don't remember either.
I do know I'm under the spider climb effect. That
Right.
much I remember. I'm upside down.
Upside down. And
The big blue circle is Theseus's spirit guardians.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, those things are cool.
And black circle is darkness.
Black circle is no longer darkness. It is the bramble effect that Red laid.
Which is sweet.
Yeah. All right. Pushing the map again.
push it.
Do you see it, Sarah?
Yep.
Bum,
Can you see it, Christine?
I'm still loading.
Okay.
I had to update while we were talking, and it was like 19 or 57 updates.
Okay. Let me know. I think you're the last one. I think everybody else has it.
Okay, cool.
Let me know when you see it, and then we will finish combat, and players will lose turns for not being here.
Which puts us all the rest of us at risk.
Mm-hmm.
I am sleep deprived and
shit.
vindictive.
You are also the DM. Like, hello, friend.
Hello, homies.
Hi. My friend.
What?
You are beardless, or there is quite the shadow.
Yeah, you are more fresh faced than usual.
Lex Luthor.
I went to. Oh my god. I went to Lex Luthor. I went to a march over the weekend, and I was like gonna be wearing a mask, and like I just didn't want to deal with all the facial hair underneath that shit.
Straight up.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Pat, are you in D&D Beyond?
I am in. Yes.
All right, you take 5 points of lag damage.
Lag damage.
Yep.
Oh,
The longer Rob takes, the more lethal this will be for him.
oh God. Please no.
Ah!
So you're aware the new rule is the the damage dice that corresponds the most to the number of minutes that people are late, they take lag damage now.
Okay, gotcha.
So, like, 4 and under, D4, 6 and under, D6. Once you get to D20, I will roll D20s.
Oh god.
So we may kill Rob tonight.
Good lord. Just like insta-jib.
No, Gaius, you just got your arm back.
Well, you guys, I'm not going to do crit damage on him to the point that it, like, perma kills him, but he maybe get knocked unconscious.
I was just thinking he could have a really fun cutscene if he's
It's like,
taken fully down and like learn a little bit more about his new powers.
That's
That
true.
could be a fun plot point.
That's true.
Rob, take longer. I'm just kidding.
Okay, so Christine, you
Spice things
see a map now.
Next. No map as of yet. Next. Oh my god.
That
Why?
was a D12 for Patrick, by the way, because it was 14 minutes. So round to whatever's closer.
Hi, I'm getting the rainbow circle of doom.
Okay. We will get
Macs
there.
are the best.
Hey girl, this Mac was a free Mac, so.
hey girl.
Free Macs are the best.
Free cooter.
Speaking of, if you guys want to subscribe to us or sponsor us or give us money in general on Buy Me a Coffee, you should. We are all trying to upgrade our equipment slowly but surely. I, at some point, would like to get enough money to get a computer that will let me stream and record music at the same time. But did it crash?
Okay, I can't access my Whoa, okay. There it is. I have the map.
Yay.
Okay.
I would like to upgrade my goddamn internet service, probably. Except
That's fair.
that
also.
won't change a thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Because there are 2 words, and it's called up to.
well, and it seems like there's a problem in the line in general that doesn't like upload.
Well, yeah,
And that
because
may be something they need to fix further on down the line.
well, no, because it's not fiber, it's just coax, so it's asymmetrical.
Coax can still have issues so that it doesn't send and receive the same way.
It always does. That's why you get 400 down but 20 up, because it has to be asymmetrical. It can't do both.
Right. But like when I lived in Etowah,
What?
this is with AT&T. When I lived in Etowah, they would like have issues where I could upload fine and not download, or one or the other. Like it was a
Yeah.
whole thing. So they may have something just broken on their end. Anyway, Herschel, it's your turn.
Shit.
Ooh, shit.
I'm guessing we killed all the enemies that we could see.
There's an enemy right in front of Vita.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
And thus
Sorry,
next
I
to
can't.
Herschel.
I'm dumb. Yeah, he is right there. So
Me too.
Herschel's gonna attack that boy. Or girl, or thing. Whatever it is.
Fucking
Yeah.
love fantasy grounds.
Get him.
Does a 16 hit?
I think it does. Yep.
He gonna take 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. Let me make sure I didn't crit, because I am. No, I didn't crit.
Cat scratch.
Okay.
That's his turn.
Okay. Okay.
There we go.
Yo.
Robbie, the damage for your vines, roll 1 square's worth of movement in those.
Okay. Let me make sure I remember what that is. 1 square of movement. 2
Mhm.
d4s. Where's my D4? Why did it not come out of my bag? Fuck it, I have another one. They take
Another one.
6 points.
Okay. So this is an interesting thing that just happened. Barley, you have come out of your hole that you painted for yourself, and you hear a jump thud behind you as the Darkling Elder comes and is ready to stab you. But as he comes, the vines like rip into his torso as he like lands into it, and he just kind of gives you this like big-eyed look and falls over into the vines, dead.
Bye.
Nice.
Gaius loses a turn. Rhythm.
Yo, I am still booting up my D&D Beyond, but I'm going to... Is Theseus full-on blocking the doorway?
No.
Okay.
The doorway is that like slide. It's like a barn door. It's one of those sliding wooden things.
Just.
Okay, cool.
It's drawn as though it is closed, but obviously that's not the case.
Okay, cool. I would like to then go like a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and be right up on them. And, oh, come on, D&D Beyond. You were up like 5 seconds ago. I hate my tablet some days because it's not organized in any way, shape, or form. Okay, I am going to go ahead and actually not get that. Do I want to get that close? Or do I not? What do I want to do? Okay, I am going to get that close. I'm going to cast Flame Blade, which I haven't actually done in a while. It's nice to have my flaming sword again. And I'm going to slash at him.
That sword is flaming.
It helps if I roll to attack first. That is +6. Just a 12 to hit?
That does not hit.
Okay. Then I'm just standing next to him with a flamey sword, and I slash a little too wide.
Okay.
And that is it for me.
Gotcha.
It's
Red,
my
your turn.
I can't see where the door is because this blue is so blue.
It's okay. So if you zoom in a little bit on that thing, there's like
right
a break
there.
in the wall, and then there's like a slatted wooden barn door.
I think it was straight in front of me. I just went straight through it. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good enough.
Cool. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to take a shot at the Darkling Elder through or around Rhythm. I'm going to give like a yip and to kind of warn Rhythm that I'm shooting behind her and take a shot.
Okay.
15?
Yeah, that hits.
Very nice.
Yup, yip.
He takes 9 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
He's looking very, very rough, but
That's
he is
my
standing.
turn.
Okay. Barley.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Barley is still over by Gaius, kind of, except Gaius is on the other side of the room. Dick balls. I think I'm going to have Barley. He was looking for someone to hit, and he has his short bow of warning. I think I'm gonna have him keep that out and can he use his short bow of warning as like a what's the word? You know those a metal detector. Yeah, can he use it like a metal detector for Faye? Because that's what I want to do. Can he do metal detecting of Faye? Faye detecting.
Pull the description up for the short road warning. I don't think so, but
yeah,
maybe.
Probably not.
While you're
Clever
doing
idea.
Bay detection. It's just like you cast Gadar.
Oh my god. Okay, that's good. I like that.
Gadar on this weapon. This magic weapon warns you of danger. While the weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you can't be surprised, except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins.
What?
Okay. What say you, DM? How much can?
No, it's not a.
The answer's no. Computer says no.
It's not a dowsing rod for enemies.
Why don't you love me?
I do. The universe doesn't.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I've heard that before.
That's
what the universe said.
That's the most true statement you've said in so long.
Hang on for just a second, though, Sarah. Hang on just a second. Rob, speaking of the universe hating or not hating people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
So we have a new rule that the closest damage dice corresponding to the number of minutes you are late, you take as lag damage if you're late. You got a D20 and a D4 because you got on at 7:21. The universe, for some reason, fucking favors you, though, because I rolled a 2 and a 1 on a D20 and a D4.
No one can hear you, Rob.
Oh my god.
Rob, I think you're muted.
I'm not muted.
Oh, okay.
He just doesn't give a shit.
He's just mouthing his praise to the benevolent time demons.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The universe said, you know what? We fucked him enough already. Give him a break.
Damn.
Just like it's the fucking like demonic mask voice from Crash Bandicoot. We find you innocent. Consider this a warning.
Give yourself 3 points of lag damage. Sarah, continue, please.
Okay.
It's also the Slayer.
I don't know what I'm continuing except to fail. Barley.
Continuing to fail. Barley's story.
Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna try to do something stupid and see if my weapon. Barley's gonna shoot the wall. And see if it ricochets into an enemy. Because Barley cray, okay? Barley cray!
Yeah, Barley don't give a...
Barley don't give
any fucks.
So, I rolled a 12 to hit the wall. Does the wall...
Including your plus for your weapon?
Oh shit, that's right. You are right. You are absolutely right. Wait. Do I have... Oh, I have an advantage on initiative. What does that mean? What do I do?
That would be initiative roll unrelated to this. This is just the like hit/DC plus next to your weapon on D&D Beyond.
Oh.
Sponsor us.
It's a 3, so it's 15. I guess. Wait, sorry, I lied to you. I told a damn lie. That's a 6. That is a whole ass 6. I can't
Gideon, you
read.
look so
I don't know.
Wait, how did you fuck that up that
I looked
badly?
at the wrong thing, okay? I looked at the regular initiative because I'm a dumbass. It's an 18, okay?
Okay, so it's a total of 18.
Hell
It's a
yeah.
pretty good roll. It's a pretty bomb roll.
Okay.
So wait, I hit the wall. The wall took damage.
Well,
Wait, we're gonna see what the DM says.
I want that
Yo,
wall to
fuck
pay.
that wall though.
we're going to see how the universe feels about you guys tonight again. I'm going to roll my d20. If it is an 18 or higher, you will have failed. But if it's lower than an 18, you'll have succeeded.
Oh my god.
27.
So,
It's a 7. You succeed.
hey,
You succeed.
I hit
You
the damn wall.
ricochet.
That wall
So-
is a bitch.
Some of that halfling luck kicks in for a change. And just happens to land in the ass of a person in the room.
Wait, is it Gaius?
No, roll for damage.
Oh, thank God. I was like, no, Gaius's ass.
Not my ass.
Not his ass.
That's his greatest asset.
Now we're gonna fuck with like luck and shit. It's gonna be awesome.
It's a 4.
Okay. So this guy screams out in surprise. With an arrow in his ass.
Barley cheers.
What's funny is this dude last session rolled an incredible acrobatics roll to basically hop onto the door like a cat, ride the door frame, and hop to the little table that he's standing on and not get hit by the vines. Like, I set a high DC because, like, there's vines literally fucking everywhere. But he rolled like a 21 or some shit. And I was like, all right, fair enough. He can do this. Then gets hit in the ass by an accidental arrow where he's standing.
I'm so excited.
That's amazing.
This is everything I wanted.
This is what D&D is about, people. This is why we play.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful.
The best ricochet ever.
Barley played pin the tail
Okay.
on the Fae and won. That's what Adam said.
Oh yes, Adam asked on the lag damage. At what point do I roll percentiles? And I roll percentile. If you're an hour late, we roll a percentile to see whether or not your character lives.
Oh my god. Woo.
And it's 50-50. Well, I guess I could just roll a d20 and 10 under, but still, we'll roll percentiles because it's more dramatic. All right. Anything else for your turn, Barley?
I am done and satisfied.
Okay. Vita, you're up.
Hooray! So there is monster next to Vita. Great. Vita is going to cast Ray of Sickness at a first level at our little friend here, and I've got to roll a hit dice to see if I actually nail him.
Okay.
Because, you know, the universe needs to be fair. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, I believe I do. That is... that's a 25.
Mm-hmm. So damage doesn't matter. He has 1 hit point left.
Okay.
He
Classic Vita. Makes them vomit themselves to death.
Yeah, he vomits himself to death. I need Vita, Herschel,
Oh no.
Rhythm to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, right, because don't they, like, go boom?
Oh, right.
Yep.
Wait a minute. If I'm on the ceiling, does that put me out of range?
Mm-mm, you're still within 10 feet of him.
Okay.
Con save?
Oh,
Yes.
that's cocked. Sorry. Okay.
18?
Okay.
That is 16 for me.
Okay, that's right.
Okay.
It's 17.
All right, you're all fine
Okay.
as Darkling 5 goes up in flames.
Goodbye.
Very
Since I
Been
don't
real.
take damage, I don't have to roll a concentration for my flame blade, right?
correct.
Okay, cool.
Now, is there a wild magic surge?
Feel pretty in control that time.
Yay!
All right. Theseus, you're up.
Yeah, they keep bursting into fucking. I guess I'll do a spot or a perception to see if there's any more around.
Okay.
Because otherwise, the nearest one would be Darkling 4.
Uh-huh.
4.
Hi, Ranger. Oh, hi, other dog.
It's Miss Delilah. So 16.
No.
Okay. Feel pretty confident the room's empty.
Word. Okay. I'm actually going to deactivate my spell then. And
Okay.
I guess hearing the commotion over here, I'm going to go check that out.
Okay. I will get rid of this pointer. Oh, accidentally got rid of the brambles, but it doesn't matter. That whole room's brambles.
The floor is brambles.
Pretty much, yeah.
This is like the druid version of the floor is lava.
Yeah.
It's a ranger version?
What
Yeah, it's a ranger version.
Is there like a symphony playing in this room? You know, sticker brush one
No.
from Donkey Kong Country 2?
No.
It's bananas.
No.
I just got that.
Anything else, Theseus?
No, that's it. I'm going to be using my action to dash, so I think that's all I can do right now.
Okay. All right. It is Darkling 4's turn. He is first going to make an acrobatics check to see if he can just hop onto the table from there. No, he doesn't. He is going to hop over to here on the corner, but like stick a leg down in the brambles. Robbie, go ahead and roll damage for one square on
the
brambles.
7 points.
Damn.
I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Okay. He's also going to stab Gaius.
Yeah.
14 to hit.
That actually, did my DC armor class change? No, I 16 armor class, so no.
Okay. So he misses. He slips, cuts himself on the brambles, stabs at you, but misses because he's so distracted. All right, Herschel.
Herschel. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. He's going to get right up on this side of this wall here. And can he make a smell perception check to see if he smells anything in that next room? That'll be his turn.
Sure.
He gets advantage on that. And what's his plus on that? So that'd be 16. Seems clear?
Seems clear.
Okay. That's his turn.
All right, guys.
All right. If I remember correctly, I did cast Star Shooter last time, which should, attack this guy automatically. The guy who's attacking me.
Yeah, that's fair because it ended up not going after the elder because he died. All right. Yeah, go ahead and roll whatever you're going to use for that.
1d8 plus 3 times 5.
Okay.
So he has to make a dex saving throw on each one.
Okay. On each one?
Yeah. Yeah, on each one.
That's too much to keep up with. I'm going to do one dex roll.
Okay.
That is a 8, so probably fails.
Okay. So none of them hit? Okay.
No. He fails.
Oh, he hit.
All of them hit. Yeah.
All of them hit. Okay. Well, add 15 to this, I guess. Let's see.
He doesn't have 15 points left, so he's dead. It doesn't matter.
18, so
She did.
there you go.
Okay. Alias lets down the seal on this structure and tells you that they are all gone. You guys are out of combat.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
Now, real quick, what did these guys look like before we murdered them? You said they were in like a mask and black cloaks. What is that? What is the mask thing? What is that supposed to look like?
Look at what I'm showing you.
Ooh,
Ooh, fancy.
fancy.
Shine.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's what the little one looks like without being zoomed out with the other dude.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk back into the room that we started in, and just gonna like check on Barley. Are you okay?
Barley is fine. Barley is fine. Barley is fine.
Yeah, Theseus is very concerned, and then he just like looks over Barley to make sure he's not damaged. He's just like, this elderly halfling is in danger.
Am fine.
Do a medicine check with disadvantage.
Six.
Okay. Barley's just sort of like pushing you away, and you can't get a good look at him.
Okay, I'm just gonna grunt.
Barley fine. Barley fine.
Yeah, Theseus stands up to his full height and crosses his arms and just looks around the room now.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back in the room to put away my flame blade and look at Alias. Just be like, should we expect that often now that Barley's back?
Maybe. I'll see what I can do about that. We need to take your friend to my people, I think.
Where are they?
We'll have to go back to the castle.
Oh, god damn it.
Shiny.
We can do that. What do we have before the party? 8 days now?
I think that's right, but let me confirm.
It was 9 days before we went to sleep, so.
I guess the 23rd.
Frigus.
I just like
really
saying
like that.
yes.
Me too.
The thing is that it's actually not Frigus, it's Frigus, but Frigus is more fun, so that's what it is now.
Why would
So-
you name it anything other than Frigus?
Yeah, I don't. Well, that's sort
I
of where it
don't
went.
friggin' know.
Yeah, because the Feast of the Moon is on the 31st.
Yeah.
So, yeah, 8 days.
I love you, Rob.
I hate everything about it.
So yeah, you've got about 8 days, not
Okay.
counting this evening.
Yeah.
Vita is
'Cause it's-
still
It's probably midday right now.
Okay.
Vita is still on the ceiling, looking down at all of this, kind of upside down, watching, and asks Alias, "What will Alias's people do to Barley? Barley has been through so
oh
much."
my gosh. Okay.
Spider pig. Spider pig.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's Barley's response. Spider pig.
Spider pig.
Vita
Spider
uses their tail to like tickle Theseus's ears, but always kind of jerks it away when he looks.
Walks to the other side.
I can't take you guys anywhere.
Dad.
We
Actually,
are
you might be older
misbehaving
than
children.
me now.
So now that I have a better understanding of what they did to him, I can assure you we can't fix all of what happened. Some of this is just experience breaking a person's soul. But
Wait, Barley had a soul to break in the first place?
Hey, real quick, I just
Yeah, Barley's just jiving over there, and it's like,
Hey, real quick, I just want to shout out the color coordination over there. The fact that Sarah's going for the whole blue thing and then is drinking a blue Gatorade at the same time.
Yes, I did notice that commitment. Yes, ma'am.
Mhm.
with the blue headphones. Gatorade, please sponsor us. Go Florida.
Actually, yeah, no, do please sponsor us. You are the reason Barley, and i.e. Sarah and I survive.
Hydration. Hydration. Thank you for the hydration.
It has electrolytes.
That's what
Hail
plants crave.
hydrate.
Okay, as we're going, I want to test the power. Like, I'm just sort
Wait,
of
we're
like...
not going anywhere, Gaius. We're still in the bar. We're
Oh.
still just talking.
I'm just, like, fiddling around with my hands. Then
Touching everything.
I'm going to accidentally take a illustration.
Huh?
Wait, what?
I'm
What?
just going to... I'm going to take a new spell, illustration, and I'm going to accidentally take a picture.
You're gonna accidentally just paint an entire picture.
No, it's just, it, like, places a mental lock on an image in my mind, so I know
so
everything about what's happening in that one.
It becomes
particular
becomes
instance.
photographic at that
That's
point.
Like, I have a
amazing.
camera now.
You're taking a screenshot.
Take a
a mental
picture. It
Basically.
will last longer.
Yeah, I'm basically taking a screenshot.
Okay. Okay, Dad.
I'm gonna spit take my collard greens, y'all.
I always
Good
spit
luck.
take collard greens because collard greens.
Hey,
Oh,
collard
that's
greens
so
are
good.
delicious.
Gross, fucking southern.
Little bit of apple cider vinegar on
Some
'em.
bacon.
Ooh.
Get that
Hey
bacon.
guys, real quick, no one actually redeemed the 10,000 point mess with Brian, so we should probably stop.
Wait, 10,000 what?
one of the things that you can purchase in the chat is Mess with Brian for 10,000 points.
But we do it for free
Shit.
every day.
Yeah.
Do it for free, just by
Oh
being
shit.
late.
Yeah. That.
My
Right.
bad. Look,
Um,
it wasn't completely my fault. I was here like 15 minutes earlier, but my internet decided to die. And I was like,
No, okay.
What
But
are
your
you, Robbie?
excuse was my food showed up.
sorry, my bad. I can't bring it in here.
He was
And everybody
distracted by
yells at me if I don't come in there.
Oh
Like,
man, I don't think we were gonna bring it up again, but you're diving in.
Listen, it's
listen,
it's a non-issue because of the handy-dandy patented kill you system.
Well, here's the thing.
man.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, guys.
Yeah, the
Guys,
time
I can
demon-
forgive you a little bit
Time demon.
because I understand that people would want to eat with you. Because I mean, it is your birthday after all. You don't eat on your birthday all by yourself.
It is your birthday. That's
Happy
true.
It is your birthday,
birthday!
Rob.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Rob.
Birthday!
We can forgive you on your special day.
I guess we can forgive you this one time. That's why the universe was so nice to you today.
That's
It
true.
knows
That
it's
was
your
your birthday
birthday.
gift. Yeah.
Birthday from the universe.
I hate everything.
All right. What are we back on schedule? On schedule.
Hang on, everybody. I need everybody to gather in real quick.
Uh-oh.
Gather in
Yes,
real
Dad?
quick. I'm gonna form my fingers into a rectangle and take a group selfie.
That's
Aw.
fun.
Awkwardly clip-clops over.
Like, I don't know what this does, but I feel like I should do this.
Vito stays on the ceiling, just stands up so their head is in frame.
Red
All right, I'm
strategically
gonna
hides his
take
face
a-
behind
Take a
Theseus.
selfie with this.
Love it.
Sarah, this may be worth taking notes on, honestly.
Please draw.
Yes, draw
Yeah.
this.
Please
This will
draw
be
Red
our
Red has
image.
strategically hidden his face behind Theseus's elbow.
So Alias has a feeling that he understands what you're doing because he gets your magic a little bit, and he goes, "Oh, hang on, I can help," and just fabricates a mirror for you to look into.
Yay!
Yay!
Yes, being a pro.
Okay. So I rolled a 1 to notice that Red was trying to hide behind my elbow, but in the mirror, do I see him trying to hide behind my elbow?
Probably with a 1, no. You're very confused as to why you guys are grouping up all of a sudden after a battle with the Fae.
To be fair,
To be fair,
I'm gonna take the picture, even if Red's not in it. I don't care.
I mean my
He's in it.
My
you just
body's
can't see
there.
his face.
Barley is bouncing, so Barley's moving, so the image is gonna be him basically motion. Like
It's one of those where the person's like, okay, everyone say cheese, and one person goes like, huh?
Gee.
yeah.
Just the face.
I'm just taking it. I'm taking it. Selfie time.
So
Just blink.
So the image is a blur of Barley, half of Red's face behind a Minotaur's elbow, who is looking at Gaius very confusedly. Vita, who is hanging from the ceiling Venom style, above the group, and I'm assuming Rhythm seeming almost like a pissed off teenager.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
don't forget about Herschel.
Oh yeah, Herschel. What's Herschel doing?
Staring off. He has no idea what the hell's going on.
Looking
Fair
is
enough.
he
not
rubbing
at
his
the
head on
camera.
one of us?
Yeah.
Say it again, Pat.
Is he rubbing his head
No.
on one of us?
That pet who's just like staring in the complete
No.
opposite direction.
Classic.
It's like when every time you actually try to take a picture of your cat and they're just walking off frame.
Yeah, it's that basically.
Like half cat, just as half its body. Just
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, this is something you guys don't know about yet, but Sarah and I spent a long time talking about a project for after you guys finish this section of the campaign that we're going to try. And since you're all distracted anyway, I'll take a moment to tell you.
Let us distracted.
At 7:45 in literally every single stream, there is some cosmic force at 7:45 p.m. on Monday night that strikes the six of you with the inability to play D&D for at least 15 minutes.
It's the ADHD, like, God.
It really is.
Apparently. But one of the things that we're going to try to do, and I may have you guys like do part of this, or I may do it, I don't know. But once you guys finish section 1 of this 9-part campaign, I'm going to put together a recap video for what has happened so far, and Sarah's going to do some quick sketches of important scenes that have happened.
Good.
Throughout this.
Oh my
You're
god.
already good.
You are already good.
No.
Yes,
I
you
gotta get
are.
better.
Shush.
I gotta get better.
Well, there's still be plenty of practice. Yeah. So if there are specific scenes that you guys want highlighted, make sure you tell Sarah, and we will do our best. Did Sarah freeze?
No,
or...
she's fine.
I hear
she's
Sarah.
moving.
Okay.
She good.
Yeah.
It's just on my
Yeah.
screen then. Okay.
No problems here.
Cool. So, yeah, if there are specific things that you guys remember happening that you're like, oh, this would be really cool to include in there, make sure you let us know. And then that will be one of the things that hopefully we can play also when we're doing other streams as like bathroom break time. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
No pressure.
Work for us.
All I request is a tiny sequence of a couple of Vita's best of shapeshifting by accident moments.
We need a sheep Vita on the ceiling from the streams.
Yeah.
Oh yes, this is not Vita's first time on ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Vita likes it here.
Spider sheep.
Spider sheep.
Just very scaly sheep on the ceiling.
All right.
So anyway, maybe this snapshot will be like one of the last things that's in that video. Gaius, you do know the second half of that spell, don't you?
Yeah, over the course of I'm going to ask, hey, Alias, do you have a piece of parchment?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have it?
Yes.
And I'm going to cast a spell over the parchment, and it's going to place an image that is a perfect rendition of this snapshot.
Well, this power is cool, and I love it.
While he's working on making his little Polaroid, I'm going to ask Alias. So, if we bring Barley to the castle to see your people, what all is that going to involve, and how long do you need him? I know this might be open-ended, but, like, he's our friend, and...
Sure. No, I don't know the answer to the question as to what it would involve. I'm not a cleric. I'm a very good wizard, but they're really into gods. It's a whole thing. I don't understand that part. So...
Neither do I. You're in good company.
There are things that they're going to try to do to help that I can make guesses at, but I don't understand them well enough to give you a good answer. How long it should take? No more than a day?
Okay.
Adventure.
Yeah, we used to do that, remember?
Eee. Fun. Take presents.
What's presents, Barley?
I I don't know yet.
I'm gonna look at Barley and be like, "Hey, Barley, you want to ride there?" And I'm gonna turn into a black bear.
Ooh, bear!
And I'm gonna like headbutt him to like get him to climb on my back.
Barley falls over.
Vita jumps to the ground, palms Barley's head just as usual, and picks them up by their heads and puts them on the bear.
Barley was put.
And then like in bear form, I'm gonna look at Alias and just like kind of nod towards the door.
Yeah, let's head out.
Trot, trot, trot. Well, bears don't really trot, just I lumber on.
France.
Bear
Just the daintiest, most mincing steps I've ever seen in a bear.
It's a dancing bear.
It's a bear who's very upset at her situation, but is just going with the flow because it feels like the best thing to do because her friend is in trouble.
Aw.
I love you.
I love you.
Yeah,
And yet I
These-
can't pet the cat.
No,
Yeah.
you cannot pet me.
Theseus scratches the bear's head.
Rob,
I
identify
send
with that
daggers through my eyes at Theseus.
Roll
Pet
for damage.
pig burr.
I do the rumbly growl.
Oh, look
Uh,
at your little ears.
I want to call attention to the fact that Patrick just sent me a gallery of options for time demons.
What?
I appreciate your contribution to this. This one, I'll show it. I don't have enough information to credit the artist, but if you're the artist, tell us and I'll credit you. This one's pretty badass. So
Yeah.
that's who comes after you guys if you're late.
Oh God.
I just realized that game that is the Dahaka from Prince of Persia Warrior Within from like 2005, I think. And I just now realized his horns, they form the shape of an infinity sign.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
One curls this way, one curls that way, and they just meet the center.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love it.
Some nerd shit.
So like some like fantastical Middle Eastern like time demon.
All right.
It should be a little plump, winged red guy. Like, I don't know.
Voiced by H. John Benjamin.
Yes.
That
There
is
you go.
not who I always thought you were going to say, but I really love that casting.
I like
Wow.
that.
I need
But
it.
see,
Okay, you're late again. I guess I'm gonna fucking hit you with like a D30. Yes, it's real.
at the same time, I feel like the time demon should be voiced by Sam Riegel so that everyone could be like, why do I know that voice? Who is that?
I don't know who that is.
Search IMDb. He's in
So,
Mother
like-
Meat everything.
So
Sam Riegel
like,
is one of
the
members of Critical
Dahaka-
Role, but also a very popular voice actor.
Very popular.
the
voice
Dahaka,
actor.
but pick like a comedy voice actor.
Mhm.
Margaret Cho! Margaret Cho!
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
Margaret Cho, the time
Wait,
demon.
Danny DeVito.
Hey,
You gotta
you're
get
late
ready
again.
for the
What
game.
gives?
Hey, kid, you're late for the games.
Your mother was a dirty whore.
I'm gonna slap you.
Hey, do you guys want to play D&D?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm a bear walking towards the castle with Alias. With
We've got
Barley
all
on
the
my
stuff
back.
here to do that if y'all want to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Danny
Okay.
DeVito, please sponsor us.
Yeah,
I mean,
let's play
yeah, that's
D&D
fair.
while my connection's still good.
Yeah,
Oh,
seriously.
Vivi, you're
Get
being.
it in while we
She's
can.
just like, why?
Hell yeah.
Why, father?
Vivi should be the time demon.
Voiced by Margaret Cho.
All right.
Yes.
An angry Margaret Cho jumps on your bed and starts making biscuits, shouting for attention.
You guys make your way to the castle. People give you funny looks because there is a deranged halfling on a bear, but then they see Alias and they're kind of like, oh.
Oh, right. This guy.
This
Yeah.
is normal for that guy.
This
Yeah.
is standard.
So just happen a lot, Alias?
This specifically, no.
Wait, the bear part, or
I guess all of it. Well,
yeah,
That's fair.
no, it's not the first time we've taken a bear here. I don't know why they're looking at me like this. Actually.
Last time he was in a dress. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, occupational hazard of being the court wizard of Beacon. You do things other people don't. Otherwise, I'd be working in a factory somewhere. So,
Those are the two options. Visit around with a bear or work in a factory.
well, that's the thing is if I could make something everybody else could, that's where I'd be. But I make things that no one else can, and that's why they pay me well.
Also, you just fully responded to bear.
Look at that, Alias speaks bear. Impressive.
Alias has basically constant comprehend languages on.
That's
Like
dope.
it's part of his
Brain parts.
part of his gear is that he has certain spells that are permanent on him.
No, I don't know if the Empress is going to be able to see us right now.
I am sending daggers at Theseus.
Alias is going to look at Theseus and be like, "Do you also speak bear?" Or...
Oh no, I've just hung out with her for a little while.
Okay, fair enough. All right, so we're gonna go a little bit further in this time. Is anybody here really religious?
I look at Theseus.
I also look
We
at
all
Theseus.
look at Theseus.
Yeah,
we all just look
absolutely.
at Theseus.
I mean, I followed the ways of the Voskian labyrinth. It's not like most religions, and there's not really a god per se. Why do you ask?
Oh, because we're about to go meet a lot of people who are. Just wanted to see if it was going to be a conflicting thing or.
I mean, as long as they don't call me a heretic, I think we're good.
Barley's god is money.
In Bear, I'm gonna say we kind of already work with the silent gods in so many ways. We kind of passed the point with churches and
Red because he can.
religious.
Red
cults.
because he can speak.
I don't think there are any blueberries here. I'm really sorry.
Red because he can speak with animals says, "I think rhythm means the quiet gods."
Yeah, that one. That one.
Yeah, the silent gods are. They're good people. They just won't shut up.
But
You.
Irony.
Quiet gods, silent gods, whatever.
So, you guys go to a wing of the castle where a lot of the structure is towering structures, obvious attempts at an engineer's lasting legacy kind of structures built onto the things that other people have. This is a much smaller structure, well maintained, plant life all around, manicured, but humble, more as much as royalty can be practical than any other part of the structure. And Alias turns to you guys and he goes, "This is the medical wing, I guess, kind of. Like I said, they get really religious, but there's a lot of healing here, and that's what we're going to try to do for Barley.
You motherfuckers and your food.
Sorry, my food got here.
Oh, I want it.
Rob, do you see what she did?
Yeah.
She just grabbed it and then came back.
That's kind of what I did. I shoveled the food down and was in here, and my internet was dead.
Okay. Alias leads you into the medical wing. Again, the same kind of thing. It's nice. Marble floors, stone archways, that kind of thing as hallways. But simple. There's nothing over the top about it. It's about being nice but functional. He takes you into a room and
Hey, real quick before we go into this room, is it all stone and marble and like cold materials like that?
yes.
Red is not noticeably, but slightly just uncomfortable at this. Just
Okay.
to put that out there.
Okay. Does anybody else have any response to this environment?
I'm not the biggest fan, but probably not as uncomfortable as Red.
I will say there's probably an echo as I blood clot through pulse, and otherwise Theseus doesn't have like a reaction. He's just kind of observing everything.
Gaius would have felt some pain where his arm used to be, but now there's an arm there, so he doesn't feel that anymore.
Okay.
Barley is just very excited to be there and also looking around for shinies.
Make a perception check?
Are we going for it?
Aw, 4.
I mean, that checks out narratively. You are distracted by how much natural sunlight there is. Your brain thinks that it's shinies and then kind of remembers, and then thinks that it's shinies and then kind of remembers. Bear with me just a second.
Only
here.
Rhythm can do that.
That's fair.
Hey.
Nice.
Of Columbus.
Why?
Christopher Columbus.
No.
Boo. Don't you dare put the cheering one on, Robbie.
No, I put the boo one
Oh,
on.
okay, the boos are accepted.
Well, now he's going to cheer. Yeah.
Yeah. The booze is accepted now.
Yeah!
Sometimes when you're writing fantasy stuff and you're coming up with like weird names and things like that, you look back on the name and you go, wow, if someone were to shorten that or take it out of context, I'd be in a lot of fucking trouble.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, so I had to make a quick change. So you guys walk into this room, and there is a, on the shorter side, human male, kind of shaggy brown hair, and a massive male orc. I'm talking like a credit to his species. Will Kool-Aid Man through a fucking stone
How
door?
does he
doesn't
stack
care.
up against our
Male-
resident big man?
At least 6 inches to a foot taller, somewhere in that range.
Dang, Gina.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're muted, Pat. Pat, you are
Pat,
muted.
you're muted.
Sorry, I had the dog. So potentially more than 8 feet tall.
Oh yeah. He's around 8'3", somewhere around in there. I mean, he's like, yeah.
Okay, yeah, full foot taller.
Yeah, he is a massive fucking orc. And so like the first glance is this like, oh shit, that's a massive creature. But as you guys take a minute to look at him, he's got like little spectacle glasses and
Aww.
and like nice white plain clothes. And while he is built, he's what's the word?
Svelte.
Gentle about how big he is.
He's aware.
Say what? Yeah. It's mindful. He's mindful of how massive he is.
Excuse me, Banner Hulk mashed up like that.
Yeah.
As he
Yeah,
does
think
the
like
oh, sorry, excuse me there. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Wisconsin.
I need to find Druid from Rat Queens because he's basically the same thing. His name is Orc Dave, and he just likes running around and like playing with birds and like walking through the forests and shit.
So, Alias looks at both of them and says, he points to the human. He goes, so this is Galland, Galond. And this is our head cleric, Erushnak. It's Erushnak.
Did you just Aerosmith?
No, it's Erushnak.
Okay.
Aerosmith, that'd be hilarious.
You muted yourself in the middle of your statement.
I'm sorry, my joke was so dumb the universe didn't even want me to say it.
Apparently your unconscious didn't, because you're the one with the mute control.
I can neither confirm nor deny.
Erushnak looks down at Barley, and it is like a tree bending down to look at a blade of grass kind of thing. Like,
He's still on my back.
yeah, but you're a bear, so he's at best 4 feet up, 5 feet up, maybe. So he's like,
8 feet.
It's still better than him standing.
That's fair.
At the top.
And he like takes a good look at Barley, and in a voice that's deeper than I can do justice to, he goes, "Is this the one?" Alias gives him a nod, and he looks at all of you guys, and he goes, "I'm led to understand that your friend suffered at the hands of the Fae.
This apparently is true.
Don't say his name. I mean, don't say their name. Don't say their name. They'll hear you.
I don't know how much good I can do, but I can assure you, your friend is in the best hands possible."
They big.
Thank you.
Big hands. Can nuzzle into hands.
Would you guys
Ball.
like to wait, or should we send your friend back with Alias?
I'm gonna gur in confirmation of waiting.
I want to wait too. I can't. Don't want to leave our friend here alone.
I agree.
Vita will stay.
I've spent a lot longer time waiting for a lot smaller things than Barley.
Hey!
But I'm bumped.
If
What
you don't,
do you think?
I'm sorry.
What do you think you can do? Right now, we're looking at aging and trauma, and I think there might be other things. We do also have some kind of dark creatures after us.
He looks at Alias, and Alias... Well... Theseus and Vita, roll a perception check.
That's better. 21.
Let's see, one sec. Perception, that plus 6. Yeah, 21.
Okay. Both of you catch on to the fact that while Alias is not speaking, Alias is communicating with Erushnak. He is giving Erushnak information way faster than he could verbally through something, but you're not sure what. And Erushnak pretty quickly goes, I see. The dark creatures are the unseelie fae. Not much that can be done with them.
Anything that could hide Barley from them if they're searching for him?
That's more Alias's territory than my own. Helping Barley feel more like Barley is more my domain. The aging seems natural. The Feywild moves independently in terms of time from our realm. I think the time that Barley spent there was lived time.
Mm-hmm.
The suffering, however, we might be able to ease.
That's probably the most important thing.
He turns to Galland and says, we will need Halu and Evum. And starts rolling up his sleeves.
Do I recognize what things he just spouted out?
Roll religion.
May I roll as well?
Sure.
I'm gonna turn back into rhythm form, and while we're kind of waiting and listening, I'm gonna try and take a short rest.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I could use a short rest.
I rolled a 19.
20.
Okay. Was anybody else? 20? Was anybody else rolling?
Mm-mm.
Okay. The two of you... Yeah, that's pretty easy. You recognize them as two of the spoken gods under Nidel's domain. Halu is the goddess of healing. Evum is the goddess of time.
I turn to guys and I'm just like, the actual ones?
Galland comes back with two massive tomes with different markings and stuff on them.
Ooh, pretty.
They lay it out on a work table. Erushnak takes a few moments to like thumb through some pages, and he goes, And every time he does this little grunt, like you guys feel it in your chest. It's so...
Rumble.
There, yeah, he's a walking rumble pack.
Elephant noises.
Yeah. He looks to Galland and he says, how much diamond is left? Galland looks to the sky and says, that fucking kid.
Oh man.
And then he goes into the supply room next to this and comes back with this like pretty, like this size chest, lays it down. There are compartments inside it and starts pulling out massive hunks of diamond. And he goes, should work. Find the rest of these, and Alias. And Alias kind of like pokes his head up. He's kind of lost in thought, and he goes, "Can you? What's your relationship with Zendik?" Alias goes, "Thanks for the magic, but I'm not the religious type." He goes, "That's fine. Okay." And he turns back around to Barley, and he like lightly, like very gently picks up Barley again, like what we were talking about earlier. Banner Hulk holding a taco almost scene, holding Barley. Yeah, holding Barley very, very daintily, lays him down on a small table,
Is held.
waves his hand over Barley's face, and Barley is unconscious.
Oh shit! Sleepy taco.
Sleepy taco.
He spends some time just staring at Barley and starts breathing heavily at some points. Like with strain, not necessarily not arousal, but like focus and strain. And then he looks at Alias and he goes, "The diamonds, can you shatter them, please?" Alias goes, "Yeah, sure." And 5 massive diamonds pop up off of the table where he's laid them, and they start to kind of move in this slow circle until it gets faster and faster and faster, and it becomes a blur. And then as it slows down, it's just fragments of diamond, and it's hovering over Barley's head at this point. The diamond spreads out over the shape of Barley and drops onto him, but as soon as it makes contact, it disappears. Aeroshnok spends some more time looking at Barley. It's pretty obvious he's doing testing spells, basically, to see how things are going.
Oh, got stuck.
He looks up at Galland again and he says, "Do we have one of the crown jewels?" And Galland looks very alarmed for a moment. Alias looks very alarmed and gives a quick glance at Gaius, but then like recovers his poker face. And Galland says, give me a moment." Sort of like scurries out of the room and comes back with a topaz that's sort of in the shape of a scale, like it's a flat piece of rock. And he takes the topaz, lays it on Barley's forehead, and then puts his hands over the topaz and starts kind of muttering stuff under his breath.
Be healed.
Does anybody... Are you guys giving him space? Are you trying to watch over his shoulder? What's
I'm
happening?
watching very closely after I heard him say that he needs the 2 spoken gods.
Yeah, I'm just watching from the side.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm waiting to see where this goes, but very, very intently.
Red, roll roll perception.
Okay. I get advantage on that. Luckily I did, because my first roll was a 4, but my second roll was a nat 20.
Oh no!
Nice.
Yeah!
Nice.
Hell yeah.
You hear, even with the nat 20, not everything is audible because he's mumbling at Barley and the Topaz basically. But you hear words like "for our sins," "for the children we slaughtered," "for the loss of our daughters," "for the slaying of our kin," "for the wrongs that we wrought."
Are you purposely trying to write a concept album here?
The usual stuff. The normal stuff.
You know.
It actually already is one.
Oh.
Yeah,
Close.
but you're hearing like this atonement language, like there's guilt and humility in everything that he's saying.
Blues Clues. Ska Clues.
Why are we talking about ska? Don't get me off topic here, goddammit. Don't get me off topic here, because I'll go on for hours.
I can attest to this.
So he lifts his hand and the topaz is gone. Alias is giving Erushnak kind of a severe look. And Erushnak kind of looks at him and says, "Alias, we don't even know if he's still looking for Zen." And Alias kind of grudgingly dismisses it. Zin is in Z-I-N.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for Zen in all the wrong places.
Wait. Is that one of the other spoken god? Like,
No.
who is Zen?
No,
Remember-
Zin is Zin's Rest, the dragon.
Oh!
Big, scary.
As in the foreshadowing from
wow.
earlier
Murder dragon.
today? Yesterday,
Big, scary
yeah.
murder dragon.
Yesterday.
Big, scary murder
What is
dragon.
He gently lifts Barley's head up and waves his hand back over his head. Barley, you come to, and you feel like yourself, kind of.
What the fuck was that? Where the hell am I?
Barley!
Okay.
Shit, guys, I had a
As
weird
everyone-
fucking dream. Or
Oh
20.
yes, that's what that was. It was only
Yes,
a dream.
it was all a dream.
It was only dream.
I talked like a toddler for like ever. What the fuck was that?
Trauma.
Hey, while they're all
Who? Did we meet someone else? What the fuck? Who's Trauma?
hey, what?
Do we have a mirror?
Are you asking in game or?
In game. Yeah.
Alias can just.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
shit!
I'm just kind of like take it and walk up to Barley.
The
okay.
fuck? I
Dude.
look like 80 years old. I didn't know I could grow facial hair that dark.
While this
Or light.
I didn't know halflings could grow facial hair, to be honest.
Honestly, I didn't either. Like that. I got wrinkles.
Yeah.
Shit. This is garbage.
Well,
wanna
on
wake
good
up.
notes, Barley is working the silver fox look.
Thank you.
I'll
But-
see you're this much closer to death.
Oh, that's fair.
Hey, while everyone is
Error.
not congratulating, but welcoming Barley back, I guess, to Barleyness. Um, I want to try to pull Arushnek and Galand aside and be like, what the fuck was that?
Give me just a moment and I'll talk to you.
I need liquor.
He looks at Barley, and Barley, like, it's really weird because never in your life have you come across a force that makes you shut up. But Arushnek does. Like, he calms you in a way that you didn't know was possible. Like, the internal anxiety, all of that stuff just stops when you look at this massive fucking creature. And he goes, there are things that you are going to remember over the coming weeks and possibly years. Unlike your drinking habits, these have to be consumed in moderation.
Wait, so can I drink them away? Because, like, it sounds like I can drink them away.
You can try, you will fail.
Ah.
It will probably make the problem worse.
Damn it. Well,
You're
this
going...
makes me
no
want to
more
drink.
troughs.
What?
No more troughs of
How
ale.
dare you?
Well, he can do it, but he will remember more than he should.
Ah. Well, this is shit.
You will remember what happened to you, but what I have done will help you approach your experiences as you can take them.
You look like tea. Like some sleepy time tea. That's what you look like.
I could go for a cup of chamomile.
Right?
We can get chamomile, that's fine.
Can we put alcohol in it? Like immediately? I don't want to remember today, to be honest. I don't even know where I am, and I don't want to remember today. What the fuck?
Body would go a long way right now.
Barley.
That's fair.
So
But-
we're in the castle.
I can tell that there's a lot of expensive things in the air, but otherwise...
Yeah, no,
Why?
we're in the castle in Beacon.
Oh shit, I almost got in here so many times.
Yeah,
That's
we
cool.
got in here. We're also like we're kind of on really, really, really good terms with these people. So, at least for the foreseeable future, I would recommend not trying anything with them.
No one lets me have any fun anymore. This is bull.
I'll give you alcohol, but like.
Wait, what was that, Patrick?
You've been back for like 10 minutes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna make a comment about me saying bull. Oh, okay, well, shit, if I can't steal anything, there better be alcohol. I swear to God. This is bullshit.
Galland basically feels like he's told you what he needs to tell you and is ignoring this conversation, is moving over to Red, and he says, you've seen an hourglass, correct?
Yeah.
What I've done is taken what has happened to your friend and tipped the hourglass so that it will come through one grain at a time.
Yeah, I get that, but how? Why are you saying you needed two of the gods? And are you saying that they did that?
Oh. Not directly, but the gifts that they give us.
And you're just calling them up on tap?
It's not calling them up, it's referencing their knowledge. Do you... Are any of you wizards, studiers of the arcane?
Of the coast?
No.
I kind of arched my eyebrow at Vita.
I mean, you seem more of a sorcerer.
Sorcerers tend to skip the theory classes of casting. You're muted.
You're muted, Chris.
Vita has never taken class.
Yes. That's that makes
Which
a
is
lot of
class.
sense.
They did not let Vita into building. Vita kept blowing it down. So.
Oh.
Wow. Classless. I just like finger guns.
Vita senses that Theseus is trying to insult Vita. Vita will not take offense because Vita is classic and amazing.
Why do I
Very
feel like that
classy.
was a D&D Lucille Bluth response? If that was a thinly veiled criticism at me, I won't respond. I don't.
I thought you said classless, Patrick, so it's like, okay.
Oh.
But no, that's not what you said. So I apologize for the misunderstanding.
It is what
I
Vita
won't
heard,
acknowledge it,
though.
and I won't respond.
So he Aeroshnak looks at Alias and says, "This is your favorite subject. Would you like to explain how magic works here?" And Alias kind of like gets a little glimmer in his eye, and he's like,
Hey, before you explain it, does everyone want to take a break?
"Fair point. It is 8:40. We should take a quick break. Come back to learn how magic
We'll
works
be
in
back,
Almora!"
and we'll tell you. Someone will tell you how it works in Almora. It won't be me though. We'll be back.
We'll be right back, nerds.
It's me, your DM for Almora RPG, Brian. We're taking a break right now. Some of us are probably going to use the bathroom, get a snack. Sarah's probably having a mental breakdown. I want to take this moment to make sure that we remind you to hit the follow button if you haven't already. If you'd like to continue seeing us play Dungeons & Dragons in my homebrew world. Monday nights at 7 p.m. we're playing Dungeons & Dragons in Almora. That's a homebrew world. It's 100% created by me for this group of people. On Friday nights we get together and just talk about stuff. It's a disaster usually. It's worth watching. It's one of those kind of train wreck situations. You really want to tune in for that. That starts at 8 p.m. on Friday nights. In upcoming Wednesdays, or maybe by the time you're seeing this video, it will have already started. Robbie is going to be hosting his own sessions in Yalmora, which is a Guy Fieri-based homebrew world that he's been working on. Also, probably a disaster. Totally worth watching. And then here and there, we'll play video games just as we have time. Take a moment to hit subscribe, especially if you have Prime. You can do a Prime subscription. It doesn't cost you anything, and we get supported that way. We also have a link tree in our thing down here. We've got YouTube if you want to catch up on the old episodes. We have Instagram. We've got Facebook. We've got Twitter. We also have Buy Me a Coffee if you don't want to do a subscription on Twitch. I think it's $3. It just sends us a little bit of support. And what we're trying to use that for is to help grow the channel. Allie is someone who does most of our social media and a lot of our other behind-the-scenes work, and we're trying to work together as a group to bring in enough money to get her a better computer because hers is... it's doing pretty poorly. We are trying to help Sarah out with another computer because she's the one that she's had since college back in 2011, and she is our digital design person. She'd like to continue doing artwork for us and that kind of stuff, and we want to support her in doing that. It also goes to pay for subscriptions. We use D&D Beyond, we use Fantasy Grounds, and eventually we would like to get to the point to where it's paying us to continue doing this for you guys. I spend way more time than I probably should writing for this world, not just for the campaign, but I'm also working on side projects, short stories, and things like that. We've got Robbie, who spends a ton of time setting up the tech for this, making sure that the stream is run clear and that you guys can hear everything. Everyone's kind of pulling in and using their own resources to do this, and your support helps us do that even better. So if you like what you're seeing, you want to continue to support stream, there are tons of ways to do it. There's probably a good few more minutes before we will be back and ready to continue whatever we're doing at this moment. It's probably stupid, but funny nonetheless. We will be back in a few minutes. You'll see a screen. Just sit here, take a break, go use the bathroom, get a snack for yourself. I don't know, check on your mom, see how she's doing. Your partner? You got cats? Anyway, we'll be back in a few minutes.
that's how babies are made.
Wow, I need alcohol because of this.
Welcome back, nerds. We've all been scarred for life.
I'm drinking to forget, just like Barley.
The most confusing thing is that none of what she said was right.
But at the same time, none of it was wrong either.
The sacrificial dagger into the chest cavity. Anyway, that's where babies come from.
And then you fly a kite. And then Benjamin Franklin is there for some reason. And
He would be.
You were
The
there.
perv.
And you were there.
When I had long hair, there were a lot of people who said that I looked exactly
No,
like
wait, that
Benjamin
motherfucker
Franklin.
looked exactly like Ben Franklin. Not, I looked like him. That motherfucker could have played his ass in every fucking historical fiction fucking movie ever, and nobody would have batted a fucking eye.
Oh, yeah.
Ben Franklin.
That was my first thought when I met him in the dorm first day, when I was in the room and he came in to the room.
And the first
No, the
words
first
he
thought
said-
in my head was, I'm rooming with motherfucking Ben Franklin. Ben Franklin got bitches. So, maybe.
Partied, man.
What'd you
Ben Franklin did
What did you say?
get many bitches.
What'd you say, Chris?
He did get bitches.
All of I was just gonna say Ben Franklin fucking partied, so
Yeah, I
that
was gonna
is
say
technically
maybe
a
things are
compliment.
looking up for me now. That wasn't the case. No, don't get me wrong.
No, he
Yeah,
just
don't get
bought
me
food
wrong.
for 4
This
years.
Ben Franklin still got bitches, just not me.
John Adams and Ben Franklin
That's-
roomed together.
I'm Thomas Jefferson. I got red hair.
Well, he's a ginger. He's Tom Jefferson, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You're right.
I'm also
Yeah.
a strict Federalist. It's not-
And a real pain
I
in
am
the
that.
ass,
I
yeah.
am that. Anyway, let's learn how magic works.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So Alias gets like kind of obviously excited, and he's like, "This is the second time this year so far that I've been able to talk about this." Okay, so do you guys know about the Quiet Gods? What their deal is?
Yes,
They
they're
ain't
loudmouths.
They're very quiet.
Never
So
shut up. Never shut up.
those are the silent gods. They so the okay. The basic structure of our world was formed by the quiet gods. Ambin, the balanced center, Nadel, the feminine, compassionate, loving, Urdir, the structure, wrath, and force. They had this conversation about what a world should look like. As they spoke, it became, well, Almora. And they were granted 12 gods underneath them to serve as the most important functions to them for their place in the world. You guys heard about a couple of them earlier. Halu, the goddess of healing, that's under Nadel because compassion and mercy. Evam, also time. So there was a balance with all of the gods, except, well, they're gods. They're capricious and sometimes greedy with power. So they sought to find ways to put their influence into Almora. Take Gital, for example, the god of war. He wasn't satisfied with just being a force in Almora. He wanted to dominate. That's what war does. He wanted to influence. And so, while he was not allowed by the quiet gods themselves to step onto our planet and start raging war, he could give certain people spells that burn a lot of people. He could give them the option to summon powerful weapons. And so he did. It's where most of the school of evocation in the arcane arts comes from, is through Gital. Ambin has a balance to these things, though. Nadel balances out Gital by having Helu, the goddess of healing. So if there's war, there should be healing. If there's healing, there can be war. They're constantly opposed to each other. Ambin placed a god in between the two of them. Kiepam, the god of hearth and home. Because in order to have home, you have to conquest. You have to go find somewhere to stake out your claim. But then you can go home to heal. We fight for land, and then we harvest that land and heal as a result of it. And so the gods started offering things to mortals to push their influence into Almora. Well, the gods, not all of the gods did. The gods, the spoken gods of Nadel and Urdir did. Ambin's gods chose instead to maintain the balance and gave their magic to Almora itself. So the gods of Ambin specifically are things like dreams, arts, the hunt, luck, fate, decay, things like that. Things that are going to happen regardless of whether or not us mortals are around. But all magic is granted to us through subversion. It's Gital deciding he wants to put his influence in a world that he was not given an opportunity to influence as directly. It's Helu saying, I want to stop all of the shit that Gadal is doing. It's this constant back and forth between the forces on each end of the spectrum. So for example, he looks at Vita and he goes, it's wild magic, right?
Yes, it is.
So, you're a product of Lam, the god of chaos. Lam, maybe this isn't exactly how he does it, but essentially rolls dice.
Vita does not Vita can't relate.
Yeah. he rolls dice, and sometimes people just get magic and they don't know what to do with it. It's just in them. And that's his force in the world.
Vita wants to have word with his god.
It's possible. It's not easy. It's possible.
He is really good at ignoring phone calls.
You are muted.
Sarah, Sarah, we can't
Oh,
hear you.
he's really good at ignoring phone calls.
I made a dumb joke. Can someone steal his dice and potentially also roll them?
Barley, Chaos God.
Oh dear God, no.
It's
I think the
possible.
dice thing was a metaphor.
Oh no, he has dice.
Ooh.
Like literal dice?
Yeah, I don't know that that's exactly how it works, but he does have dice.
Ooh.
You could steal them.
Ooh.
You, Theseus. My understanding is that the labyrinth is based largely on Uranot's concept of the void. Bringing something out of nothing and everything going back to nothing and searching for meaning and all that kind of stuff.
In a way, a lot of it revolves around what do you bring in and out of yourself on your own journey.
Yeah.
You know, we believe a lot of power comes from within the individual.
Right. Which is literally bringing something from nothing. It's kind of beautiful, actually. There are bear with me. I'm trying to find this.
Faster, 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 faster.
All right.
Yeah, sorry. I've got a shit ton of stuff.
Somebody
on
dance.
This page.
You heard him, Allie. It's bear time.
No. No.
Yeah.
I am patient. I shall wait.
So there are influences on either side of the spectrum that are passed down to us, and we use that influence for our own gain. We called on Halu and Evum because what your friend Barley needed was healing in time. So of course that's who we asked, or who we referenced, I should say. We keep tomes from all of the spoken gods in Nadel and Erdir's domains, though. We use some more than others.
These tomes are direct connections?
They're not direct connections. They're just recorded knowledge passed down to us through the gods.
So, and you keep this locked away from everyone else?
No. Most clerics are taught the basics of this. Whether or not it comes from the same book, the concepts are generally the same. Your Minotaur friend, when he does certain spells that take things away from you, he needs diamond. I'm assuming you need diamond to do those spells, right?
Yes. We needed some the last time we did like the casting, like ritual casting.
Yeah. So we have our knowledge recorded, but the mechanics, I guess, of this magic are the same no matter where you go.
So if somebody else wanted to record this?
My hands are so sticky, but I want to roll insight. Can I get a celebrity
I got
roll?
you. Insight! 14 plus your modifier.
So plus 6 total. So dirty 20. Theseus is basically doing some introspection because he was basically taught that the Voskian religion, the Voskian magic is like a thing of its own, but he's realizing now it's like you use the same crafting materials for the same divine spells.
What are you hoping to glean from that, from an insight roll? You can just have that thought.
Yeah. I mean, like, he's just having that thought. It's just
Okay.
like, is he going to put 2 and 2 together on that?
That was just
Oh,
a
I see what you're
celebrity
saying.
role
Okay.
to have a celebrity cameo by Carrot Top. So, you know. Hang on, where's my props?
Yeah,
Hang on.
Roll from like another member of the here to do our celebrity role this evening, Lawrence Fishburne. Hi, Lawrence.
Where'd he come from?
His mom.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was a wicked fart.
So
It was
Sure,
not
okay, buddy.
Sure? Are you sure?
Yes.
So if you wanted to access this knowledge, that's fine. It's essentially the same training or education that anyone who goes into a specific field of study goes into.
Yeah, why are y'all suspicious of these guys? Also, now I'm apparently a sword seer. Like, what domain would that fall under?
Well, Evum, I think, if I remember right, time. Your knowledge goes around time, right? It doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's future and past sometimes, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's Evum.
Oh, interesting.
Is there anything else I can clarify? Things you guys want to ask Erishnak?
Is that a freaking scimitar?
You're a sword seer. You see it?
God.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
So, okay, quick question. This being came that we're trying to kind of suss out and learn the truth of. What do we know about Came as a being? Like, what sort of influence would that sort of being be under?
Roll religion.
Oh, okay. Right. Let's see, what do I get for that? +1. Here we go. I got a 9.
Okay.
Eh.
You may think to ask Alias specifically with a 9.
Cool, I do. Vita
Okay.
does ask this. Based upon what we understand of this Came person we keep looking for, what sort of influence would Came be under?
Oh, so if what you posit is accurate, that Came is a devil, Came's not from this plane. He's from the Nine Hells.
Okay, so that's...
The Nine Hells is an extra plane. The god of the planes is Iridlok. Iridlok is kind of the gatekeeper of the planes. He keeps an eye on the relationship all of those planes have with our material plane. But he has no authority over the other planes. He's more of, well, almost like customs.
So if we let this how do you say his name? Iridlok?
Iridlok. So it's
Iridlok.
Iridloc.
Okay, Iridlok. So if we perhaps just appealed to this Iridlok and said, "Hey, there is someone got through. Come get your boy. He's came." Would that work?
Well, they are allowed to come through. Iridlok can't bar anything. So his balance. Okay, so the opposite god to Iridlok is time, Evum. The balance is fate between the two of them. With time and space, places to be, your fate can take place. Iridlok makes sure that everything stays where it's supposed to be, that no one's tearing planes apart with their magic, that the bubble stays intact. He's less a security guard and more scaffolding.
Interesting.
Cool. Huh. I feel like and this is a great opportunity to ask questions, and I can think of nothing. Where's Allie when we need her? She's the good record keeper.
I think she pooping.
How?
Did you know? This is sort of off topic, but I remember talking about Zin and Zin's Rest.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that there's like a weird gathering of hands?
Oh yeah.
Separate hands, like
Alias hears you say that and immediately looks at Aeroshnak and goes, "No longer looking."
Vita had brainwave. Is Dragon trying to rebuild old girlfriend out of body parts?
Galland starts talking and he goes, You couldn't build Topaz out of, and then Aeroshnak gives him like a look you didn't think he was possible of, because he's got that whole like comforting feeling, but he turns severe he gets orcish real fast.
Okay. I guess we're not talking about that.
Oh my god. Ixnay?
Aeroshnak like kind of senses the tension and he's like, there are secrets to the history of Beacon that must remain secrets.
Why they gotta remain secrets?
I'm with Barley on this one.
Why you got secrets in my town?
There is no royalty that does not stand on top of secrets.
Vita sends a message to Red, reminding him of the machine of royalty is fueled by blood.
What if you gave just one of the secrets? Just one small one. Like maybe the Empress uses deodorant. I don't know.
I get this message
sure
from Vita.
Aw, come on. I
get
gossip.
the message from Vita. And I can only think to myself that Zen is supposedly a dragon. And there's a whole bunch of things happening with Zen's rest, allegedly. And allegedly. That's so the legend says. And all the Beacon, the major royals are all dragonborn. And the machine of royalty is paved in blood. There's a bunch of strands here, but my simple mind can't put them all together. I can't, I could see all of the yarn and all of the fabric, but I can't make the mittens. I can't make the colorful mittens with it.
What if we had a secret to tie it together?
Look, the secret would be the needles that I need to weave it together. I have all of this yarn. I have all of this yarn, but I don't have the needles to.
I need both. Give me both yarn and needles.
Look, I may not be able to put all the shit together, but that was a damn good metaphor. Fuck off.
It was! I'm proud of you! Fuck yeah! Get a round of Anyway.
Hey, everyone, Allie's calling us bitches in the chat.
Does Allie want time demon
damage?
That is
time damage.
But what were you saying, Brian?
Aeroshnak looks at Barley and goes, I will give you a secret.
Is it about your name?
No.
Aerosmith. I knew it.
The Empress cannot sleep with less than 6 pillows to nest in.
Oh shit!
Vita understands this need. This is a real problem. No
steal
beds
all
are
the
quite like lizard folk and dragon folk beds.
I'm gonna steal all
Not
those
soft
pillows.
enough.
Those pillows are gone. She's gonna have like 2 pillows. She's fucked. I'm taking those fucking pillows. Those are my fucking pillows now, bitch.
Feel like we can't condone the theft of royal pillows.
But then she'll say, "My kingdom for some pillows," and I'll be like, "I got you. Kingdom, please."
Vito just wants to see if Barley can pull it off. Vito wants to see what kind of security system Castle has. And see what Barley bounces up against first.
I love Vita.
Yeah, Theseus
have real Barley back.
Theseus looks at at Alias and the others, and he's just like, "You didn't hear any of this."
It's I can just give you pillows.
Aw, that's not fun. I want royal pillows so I can have a kingdom.
Where do you think she
Do you
gets
have
the
any royal
pillows?
pillows?
Yes.
From Royal IKEA.
I'm sorry, where?
What? I lost myself for a minute there. I think I went to the Feywild.
No, IKEA. They're known for their easy to assemble furniture.
We are
And
allergic to progressing this plot. Fully
IKEA
allergic.
sponsor. Fairy IKEA, please.
I want to cast Detect Thoughts. What's the secrets?
Ooh.
On who?
Ooh.
On
Aeroschnott.
Aeroschnott. Schnack.
Aerschnock?
Gelagenschnagen.
Lindsay. Lingonberry jelly.
Lingonberry.
So what is your what's your DC for this?
Batman.
14 wisdom.
Okay, he passes.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to probe that hard into your mind.
I should clarify.
I'll be gentle next time.
Alias is probably like you guys are talking to probably the single most wizard on the planet.
The most wizard
In
that ever
Alias.
wizard.
The people in this court are fucking high level. Like Alias is epic leveled. Aeroschnack is like not far below 20
Aerosmith level.
with feats and magic items.
Of course he has feet.
Yes.
How many feet?
At least 2.
That's all just like bitch speak for my dad's a lawyer, you can't touch me. I could beat his ass.
No, also spellcasting. What's the spellcasting skill for clerics?
Wisdom.
Let me just pull it out my
What's
ass.
the saving throw for this, Rob? You picked the thing he's best at.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it was worth a shot.
Was it? And then he
It was
tickles
worth
your
a shot.
brain.
Okay.
Tickles your brain.
What is
I just sort of
What is
tickled
the
brain a
DC?
little bit. Hey, buddy.
Lita, how's he doing? There.
Doing wiggly wiggly with the mind.
If he rolls a 1, he still succeeds on a DC 14.
Dang, Gina.
Ooh, hello.
You know they make a 0 dice now,
All
right?
right.
You just roll the 0 dice.
Got a badass over here.
You're kind of badass.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I could really probe somebody's mind. It's sort of like concentrated on you a little bit. That didn't mean for that to come out. I was trying to incite you, but I trying to catch your vibe. But I
Vibe check.
Roll deception.
yeah, try to do a vibe check, but it went weird.
Roll deception.
Vito's looking at Alias and Gaius and going, is this what shipping looks like?
16.
Yeah, no, he knows you're lying.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds a lie, but still. I didn't mean to probe that hard. I was trying to get the surface level thoughts here to see if I could suss something out, but, you know. Look, it's state secrets. I want to know. They want to know. Everybody wants to know.
Questions we need answered. This is the Beckon Press. I would like you to answer a few questions for me, please.
This is why we are called the Charismaniacs. You know, context.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Beckon doesn't have freedom of the press, so.
Nope. Dang. Well, they better let us out of here after this. I want to be free.
Oh, how I want
we did put a lot of
break free.
They put a lot of effort into restoring your so I think they'll let us out of here.
I don't want to be pressed.
Oh, look, it's the person who can't call us bitches to our face, so they gotta say it in chat.
I just kind of pushed Barley.
No, I call y'all bitches to your face.
Say it to my
so
face.
Many times.
No, this is the internet.
Bitch. Oh god. Well, you're fucking 8 hours away, so.
That ain't my fault.
Yeah, it is.
Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
This is quality content.
Nuh-uh.
Is the alternative living in a place called Cleveland, though?
Hey, I would just like it to be noted, I'm not the first one to bring up Cleveland
All I'm saying
tonight.
is I'd rather get a Cleveland steamer than live in Cleveland.
Growth.
But I mean, I really enjoy Cleveland steamers, so I mean, I'd do that over most things.
My
so.
God.
Drop that fat Cleasty.
Oh my god.
Because we're filling the void because Brian's studying.
Why does everybody like Cleveland steamers? Are they just really good at taking care of clothing? I don't understand.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they'll make them wrinkle-free.
Here's the thing, though. It will also fertilize. It will also fertilize the
Cleveland
clothing, so you can get more little clothings.
Tiny baby clothing.
They get
Yes.
The way they do it, they get a lot of surface coverage with their dresses.
Okay.
So
Allie's dead again.
Oh my god.
Did Ellie leave? Oh no!
No, she did the thing where she turns her screen off and she's like, she's doing this.
I love you, Ellie. No, I'm sad. I didn't mean it.
Okay.
Okay, Allie, things are serious again now. Yeah, I know.
I'm still here. I just turned my camera
Turn it
off.
back on. The people request you.
Why?
she is watching and waiting.
Commiserating.
So, what are you guys doing?
I'm still trying to get the state secrets out of this motherfucker. I only got pillows so far. I'm gonna keep working them.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, shit. What do I gotta roll to get this bitch to give up the good shit?
You tell me what you'd like to do.
Oh, well, I want to torture him, but I'm not going to. With, like, feathers. But...
Speaking of ships.
Hey, we don't kink shame in this house.
No, I'm not kink shaming. Just like
no, we're shipping.
Some romance is blooming on this stream tonight.
It's been a long 12 years, okay? What the Fae did to me, I didn't know.
Barley's making up for lost time.
Exactly. I learned some things, guys.
Yowza.
I would like to roll shit. Oh no.
Don't roll shit. Dirty.
I'm trying not to. Can I? All of my rolls are bad. All of my options are bad. Can I roll for oh God, what do I have? What could I do? What kind of
can you do?
What can I
What
do?
are you doing?
Can I so many options. God dang it.
While Sarah's having her mandatory breakdown, do you guys want to do anything else?
Wait, perception. I have a really high perception. I can.
Oh my god.
Okay.
If I ask a question, I want to be able to perceive whether or not he's lying.
That's insight.
Ah. God damn it. That's still really low.
That is how that works.
Shit. Okay. Well, what if I deceive him?
We'll circle back. What's anybody else want to do?
God damn it.
Can't really think of anything I want to do in here.
Yeah, I mean, I asked my main question about potentially coming at Kame from this angle of like awareness of gods, but
yeah, Iridlock's not going to be a lot of help there.
there's some, oh yeah.
There's
Let it out,
buddy. Yeah, there's not really any
Well.
Alias. This is all Alias, by the way. Dapti is the god of balance. If you can convince Dapti that there is an imbalance, perhaps they will help. The problem is that Dapti is in Ambin's domain, and so Dapti tends to not get involved with us at all.
Right, so they would be unenthusiastic in getting involved and would actively watch us rot unless the entire world was at stake.
Kind of, yes.
Fun! Great! Fun.
I mean, so far as we know, the entire world is at stake.
Maybe.
I have a question.
Yes.
How much wood could a wood? I'm just kidding. God
damn.
There's. You were drinking. It was a really dangerous move. But anyway.
The answer is as much wood as a woodchuck could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
I love you.
Whoa.
Anyway.
Hey. That's love.
Anyway, so the thing I was gonna ask, is there anything in this room that if I stole it, I would be able to make it out of here in like a couple seconds with it and not several minutes to years?
There is a chest full of precious stones that they use for spellcasting.
Yeah, I did see that earlier. Or I didn't because I was asleep. That's right. Sorry.
You probably see it now. It's still just sitting out there.
It's got like those giant diamonds in it, right?
As some.
Yes. I noticed. Cough.
I'm gonna just look at Barley.
Listen, we're trying to feed family here.
No,
I'm the family. Shh.
No,
I'm small like your son.
Because Rob has already wasted a spell slot on this mistake, I'm going to remind you that the associated stat for perception is wisdom, a cleric spellcasting ability.
Let me look at wisdom again. Hold on. Let me look at my wisdom. Hold on.
No. You're not understanding what I'm saying.
Oh.
Has nothing to do with your wisdom.
Oh.
Aeroshnak is one of the highest level clerics in the world.
Right.
He is like one of a dozen clerics who have a base wisdom stat or base addition to any wisdom stat of 15.
Okay, well, that's fair.
Plus
and
whatever he rolls.
I understand. But also, Barley is his mind is jello, and he wants.
He
shiny
just had
things.
his mind kind of fixed.
Yeah, but it's still kind of jello. So he just really wants shiny things. So I have sleight of hand and I have stealth, and they're pretty high. They're not the highest, but they're pretty high.
Roll sleight of hand.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, can I be watching out for Barley to try to fuck this up? Because I just told him very recently, like within the past couple minutes, that we're in good with royalty right now and we don't want to fuck it up.
Roll perception against that sleight of hand.
Maybe we fuck it up like a little bit.
I got a 19.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, fuck that shit. You won.
Well, you won against Rhythm. You did not win against Aeroshnak. And he only rolled a 5, but he got a 20 out of that.
You know what my sleight of hand is, though? I'm kind of proud. It's a +6.
It's +6, okay.
I'm excited.
Wait, was that +6 included in your number that you gave me? Okay, I'm just double checking. I'm just double checking.
I wish. Thank you for looking out. But yeah, I actually did it right one time and it's still fucked.
Aeroshnak is like busy talking to everybody else in the room, but just kind of quietly as you're like moving your hand quietly, massive fingers, your entire hand just back into your pocket.
You don't have to hold my hand this early. We could go on a date first. You need to buy me dinner. We flirt.
What?
I
am like Barley.
I am celibate, but I appreciate your gesture.
Aw, but you're the one who gestured. I did nothing.
You should consider who you are stealing from.
Okay, but like, listen, I had to try. You know that I'm like in thick with the Thieves Guild here. Like, you understand. You know me. You seen me on the street. You heard me. You know who I am. I had to try.
As I said, I can't fix everything.
Listen.
I'm going to pull out of my pocket a set of large gold bracelets, and I'm going to dangle it in front of Barley.
Shiny! Give me that shit.
Do you want this? Do you want this?
Yeah, give me that shit.
Alright, then be a good boy and stop trying to steal from wealthy people.
I don't appreciate you talking to me like I'm a... Okay.
Look, you're acting like it. This is what you get. The shiny dangly bits.
Listen.
Here, take this.
I'm at least...
Take this and stop trying to steal.
No
ding ding. On the good side.
You can't swipe or no swiping me. That's not fair.
No.
Yes,
swiping.
That is not fair. I don't know that reference because it's not in this world, but if I did, I'd be like, you are not Dora. Get out of here. It's not okay.
What's a Dora?
I don't know.
I swear your experiences in the Feywild have gotten you, like, some kind of weirdness. But here you go. Here you go.
Feywild. You know what Nickelodeon is? Anyway.
Yeah, 2 years of the torture in the Feywild was just forced to watch Nick Jr. for the entire time.
Oh God, no.
Hi guys, it's me, Face.
Face here.
It's Face here.
Alias, like, seeing this very confusing confrontation and getting a little frustrated, he's like, how are the preparations for the event coming along?
Well, given that I have a new power, I need to go into town and maybe buy a few things for some ritual type deals. I've got an idea.
I mean, given the fact that we were out of your presence for like 24 hours before you brought our friend back, and now we've been here for a couple hours, we haven't really been able to do too much.
You make an outstanding point. Perhaps you should leave.
Hey, that was our plan, actually.
No, not all of our plan.
Barley,
it's all of our
I'll
plan.
catch
We
you
should
up.
catch you.
I'll catch you up in a minute. Come get on my back, and I turn into a bear again.
Fine. Always putting me on the bear.
I grr at you.
I grr back. And then I, like, wink.
I, like, lean down a little bit and let you climb on.
Okay.
Okay, so it seems like, yeah, there are a few screws loose here.
It's not malware. It's a feature.
Vita
Alright,
turns
guys,
to
let's
the
get out of here
clerics.
before we...
As everyone's filing out to leave, Vita turns to the clerics, bows deeply, and says in Draconic, "Thank you very much for saving our friend. We are chaotic and crazy, but we do mean well and we do wish to help. And you have made that more possible. Thank you very much." Bows deeply again and walks out.
Red
Vita classy as fuck. I don't know what
Red
these
follows
is
Vita because he knows he's not gonna get any more out of these guys.
They seem appreciative of Vita's words as well. I mean, there's an obvious, like, even though this was confusing and tense and a lot of stuff happened in that room, they appreciate Vita's words and gestures. You guys make your way out to the courtyard, and it's kind of surprising how much time has passed. It's dark at this point. It's roughly 8:30, 8:45 p.m.
Oh, it's not 9:37?
No. Not yet.
Eastern Standard Time. Eastern Almora Time.
Beacon Standard Time.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
Beacon Standard.
Listen. That sounds like
BST.
It sounds like BST
Well,
to me.
Do you guys do like
It's all
a
BS.
Zen's Light savings time?
Oh my god. No, boo!
I hate
Boo.
Boo! Boo! What's that? What's that one?
From
Princess
Princess
Bride.
Bride.
Yeah, that's the one.
Boo hiss.
Since it's this late, I don't think I can... I had an idea about maybe having a truth spell might help things along when we confront the big guy.
That might be helpful.
I don't think I can do
If
that.
I had a candle, I could
What if we
Yeah.
had
suss out
holy water that we could give him as well?
What now?
True.
Holy water. We just try and give him a
Holy
glass of
water!
holy water outright.
Would that, like, actually work, or is that just an old wives' tale? I'm a bear, never mind, I can't. Gurgle, gurgle, gurgle.
Right. We should go see if there's some salmon at a local cat.
I just, like, stare at Theseus when he tries to respond to me, and then just walk ahead, like, a little faster.
Could I do a religion check?
For what?
Just thinking about like if holy water would work on like a devil prince.
Oh, we asked this question a few sessions back, and I can't remember what I ruled.
It would be very hard, I think.
Hang on. I think I went to trusty old Google.
Yo, Google. Great googly moogly.
Man, if my last name was McDougal, I'd name my kid Google McDougal.
Oh, God.
This would get them beat up every day.
You shouldn't reproduce. That poor child.
I feel like that name alone would constitute as child abuse.
I know.
And this is exactly why I shall never have a child. Because I would name it dumb shit.
Here's the thing,
like
it's always
that.
people who say, I'm not going to have a kid that end up having a kid.
Google
Yeah,
McDougal.
no.
He cured cancer, but all anyone could think about was his
name?
fucking name.
Yes. Yes.
Why was that like the salad fingers?
I'm going to write a punk song about Google
Wait,
McDougal, and it's going to be the shit.
I'm excited. I want to hear it. Sounds great.
Okay, so I'm remembering some of this. Apparently, like
Hey Rob, stop watching whatever anime shit you're watching.
Weeb.
Hey.
Sorry, Brian. Continue.
The SRD doesn't have anything about holy water hurting devils. And I remember upon reading that's fucking stupid. So it will do damage against devils. It just won't do a ton unless they're like drowning in it. So like if you splash them, you might get a D4.
So if I can find like a pool of holy water.
Yeah.
That's
and
gonna
just
do
like
more damage.
drown his ass in it.
But, okay, so what if Vita tripped a waiter during the dinner party and like a pitcher of holy water suddenly ended up on him?
D6.
What about a kiddie pool?
Could it be like
if?
burn damage
if?
with periodic effects every turn? As it sears away his being?
It depends. Well, no, because the idea is that you're gonna have to continuously supply the holy water to continue burning.
So
water balloons.
No. What if we install a fucking fire alarm sprinkler system in the castle?
What if we, instead of doing all that, we toss him in the river and see if he floats?
Super
What
soaker.
Floats.
Super soaker.
Duck.
I want to install a sprinkler fire system.
So you're saying that we have 8 days to install a gravity-fed fire suppression system and find enough holy water to fill it.
What the hell is a
We've got fucking clerics. They can bless water.
We can get someone to bless the water. Hell, I can
Yeah.
bless water.
I could bless them.
Bless you.
Guys, I don't think we have the technology for this.
We
Gotta
do.
look at
It's
the water at the
it's a
top.
gravity-fed fire suppression system. It's fed by a water tower on top.
We don't have time to.
If we had the flutes of water, or the cups, and then we poured it on Mike, that might be enough to elicit enough of a reaction to make him stand out.
Or they would think that we just pour hot water on them.
Oh, okay. I just found information that's not elsewhere. It's on D&D Beyond, but it wasn't elsewhere. It does 2d6 radiant damage on a fiend or undead. Holy water does.
So that sounds like it would elicit quite the explosive reaction, n'est-ce pas?
That's enough to stand
Maybe.
out.
Depends on how the dice rolls.
Yeah.
Could be a 2. In order to create holy water, a cleric or paladin must do a special ritual. It takes an hour to perform, uses 25 gold pieces worth of powdered silver, and requires the caster to expend a first level spell slot.
So, can Theseus start thinking about these things, like as we're like talking and walking?
Sure.
So we're gonna need a lot of silver for a blessing like this. But what if we cast the spell on all of the water at the event?
Vita likes this.
And truly,
So-
anything demonic would be affected by it. If there are other people in attendance that have demonic traits, that might be a bad thing. But really, we just need to catch my eat.
Anything fiendish.
It's worth keeping in mind that the process of creating what I just described is a flask, or roughly a pound of water.
Yeah.
So like, materials
it'll
are a
take
factor.
several hours and many more materials.
So hang
to
on.
do
I
a
can
lot.
Hang on. We have 8 days. We have rivers with water everywhere, and we can do all this holy water. 8 days times 24 hours. That's what, 96 times 2. So that's 192 hours. So 192 pounds of water. We could fuck some shit up.
I can steal the silver. I got connections.
No, let's just work with Alias, and then
Oh.
he would probably. I might not
And,
need to ask him.
That's the less fun way, but fine.
And
I
the
thought we
clerics
already
in
had
the
a plan
castle.
to drop his sky self by like.
Yeah, Alias was gonna give us some scrolls of dispel magic.
It's always good to have a backup plan, though.
Yeah.
You said that was 190 what? Pounds
192.
of water?
If I'm doing my math correctly, really quickly in my head, but
But that would be like actually doing it every single hour of
Or just multiple clerics doing it.
Yeah, multiple clerics.
So for the purpose of just making sense of those numbers, that's 23 gallons.
you fuck some shit up with that.
You really could.
I mean, that's fair.
I assume
Should we-
days in Almora are 24 hours. They could be wrong. It could be different, but
No, they're 24 hours.
I could cast blessings, and then I'm sure we would have clerics that would be able to support us in blessing water as well.
Are we going to be married to this idea alone? I feel like we should have like a couple of things,
Well,
like a couple of fail safes.
We've already
have
got the
dispel
dispel magic.
Okay.
Alias is getting us a couple spell scrolls of so that I think you, Theseus, Red, and I are all gonna have scrolls.
Okay. I like the holy water idea. For the sake of, I like the number 3. Can we have one more thing? Is that a weird ask?
No, I think it's a good.
I can hang out in the balcony and arrow him right in the eye.
That's
That's a straightforward idea.
I mean, yeah, I feel like
Plan D.
Yeah, Plan A is dispel magic. Plan B is holy water. Plan C is arrow to the skull.
I mean, I have this new ability here. I mean, I think we can learn the truth at the event by giving me a couple candles of pure beeswax.
Okay, we can go buy those tomorrow.
Yeah.
We can get some earwax.
Earwax would probably not work. But beeswax.
So Plan D is arrow to the skull.
Oh. Well, I don't think we should fight him there. We know where he resides.
Plan D.
Plan D's nuts.
Also, if we go through plans A through C, we're probably going to end up having to resort to plan D, because he's probably also going to start shooting at us.
Well, I think the guards themselves would think that we're up to something after all this fails.
Exactly. So plan D is
it's
arrow
plan-
in the face.
I think the water might be the most discreet way to open this, and then use the dispel if we see him acting strangely.
Yeah.
And then that just
Because, I mean, you know, all this is much more subtle, because Plan D stands for Plan D's nuts, because that's what I scream before I shoot that motherfucker in the face.
I don't think you've ever done that.
Yeah.
It's also the only way that you get an eye shot is if you have a band behind you playing the Reigns of Castamere.
Also, I've been a bear this whole time. I'm just like gurring at all of you.
I can speak with animals, so.
Oh yeah, no, Red can speak with animals. We're all good.
I'm translating nonetheless.
Oh,
and I
yeah.
emphasize this badly.
Very badly.
But yeah, so we're gonna have the dispel magic.
She wants a salmon.
Well, so we got the spell magic. We're gonna work on some water stuff, and then what was Plan C?
I lost track.
Gaius.
Gaius
You can
magic.
get him talk a little bit and try to.
Gaius,
coax him
explain to me
into
what you want to do with
spilling
Plan
the
C.
beans. I have a inkling of a spell that I can make, or I can light a specially made candle, place it 5 feet from him, and if he tells a lie, the candle flares brightly. A half lie or slight deception causes the candle to gutter and flicker. If the target tells an outright lie, the candle extinguishes.
Well, I'm gonna need this to be.
So
we're gonna need this to be a
have them.
full-fledged spell, not an inkling of a spell, because he's gonna be pretty damn powerful, probably.
What happens?
Meta talk. I know the spell. Not meta talk.
I think I know this thing.
What's the saving throw for that?
Saving throw? There is not one.
So.
What if the candle goes out and we need to hear all the rest of the lies, and we don't have a candle? Can we do multiple candles?
So
yeah.
Okay, like set apart, I guess, so that they don't all go off at the same time. Or like light them. I don't know.
I look at red, grr. Candelabras. Candelabras on the tables can be spell candles.
Red just looks back at Rhythm like this is not the first time he's had a bear yelling at him, so he's. But what were you saying?
Candelabras on the tables, like the center candles, can be spell candles. We can have
Do
them
we have
hidden in plain
enough
sight.
spell slots for that?
It doesn't have to be all of the candles. It could just be like the center one of like 3 on the table.
Which I can.
So I feel like the order of plans should then be CBA. Gaius is first because that's the least intrusive of anything. Then B, I think, has to work in conjunction with A, because B, if he is Kame, the holy water will throw him off, and while he's focused on whatever happens with that, you can dispel magic, and hopefully that will give him some sort of disadvantage or something and make it more likely that we can drop whatever disguise he's got going.
I like it. I like it. We're actually coming together on this plan. Problem is, getting him to talk is it's not a very good idea, but I can get him to. We can suss out the truth from him a little bit.
We can possibly hide Theseus and or Vita in plain sight as faux diplomats.
Or
at the
waitstaff. No
party.
one ever pays attention to waitstaff.
But you can't really obviously talk with them as wait staff.
Fair.
If you guys are faking being like,
I am essentially Voskian nobility. I mean, I could
foreign
claim that.
diplomats.
Your nobility? That's really
Yeah.
interesting.
I really am.
A prince among us?
I mean, all of the families, all the prominent ones, you could say that they're nobility. So, yeah.
Captain Cow.
It's very oligarchical, actually.
Captain Cow.
Down with the oligarchy. Red instinctively shouts.
Oh. Down with
So
the
what if Theseus was a visiting noble? Perhaps Vita is assistant, or I don't know. Vita can also not be involved with talking to people. Vita is still only 17.
I mean, rich
you
people
look great.
Rich people walk around with people that can show off all the time. Honestly.
I could be the one that holds your robes behind you, Royal Highness.
Oh, Lord. What have I done?
I'm gonna be out the way.
Is that all you're gonna be holding for me? Or
I'll hold your tail.
I'll be out of the way because I'll be in preparation for Operation D. So.
Wait.
I don't know. I feel like
you sure
I feel like D should be a raid on his his place of residence.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Could perhaps we case his house? Vita is interested
I
to see where
mean,
this person
guys,
lives.
Barley is back.
Yeah! Woo! I do it.
Crime team.
You send Barley and Herschel in, and they'll suss it out.
I like red good brain. Oh shit.
What?
My brain did the
Barley
thing.
reverted to.
Barley went back.
It wasn't even intentional. That's sting. Shiny. God.
As you guys are walking towards towards the end, I'm assuming you guys are headed back towards the Blue Cask.
Yes.
Yeah.
You hear a voice behind you go, my.
Uh-oh.
Breaking and entering. Crashing a party.
I'm a fucking bear.
Hang on. Red turns around and just goes, hello.
Can Vita see where this voice is coming from?
Right behind you.
Great.
And
Vita casts infestation.
Okay.
You startled them. Now it's on.
How does it work?
Okay. Okay. Infestation. It's a Constitution saving throw. Cause a cloud of mites. Blah blah blah. Must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 poison damage and move 5 feet in a random direction.
DC of
14.
Just succeeds.
Damn it.
So you alarm them, and they kind of get everything away from last minute. And they smile very broadly and go, "All on account of me?"
Uh-oh.
And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
God damn!
Oh no.
The test came unsuccessfully.
That's like a telltale moment where it's just like you get the dialogue option, but you don't find out how it actually goes down until next time.
Well, everyone,
Next time on Dragon Ball
next
Z.
time on Dragon Ball Z.
Next time on
Watch us take 8 days and turn it into 8 weeks.
Oh my god, this is the true
one
dynamic.
action.
It absolutely is the true
Next
dynamic.
time on Dragon Ball Z,
We're gonna do
Goku is still powering up the Kamehameha.
Kame
Well,
Gotta get the spirit energy. Gotta get all the spirit energy from everywhere.
I need it from the trees, motherfucker!
Dude, he's just powering up at the start of the episode, and then it just says like 5 episodes later, "Ah!" And then it's just like you come back to that episode, and it's still 5 minutes of him just screaming, and then like he finally fucking powers up.
all right. Well,
Yeah, he finally gets
Well-
that hidden power that nobody knew he had.
well, everyone, thanks for tuning into our D&D and Dragon Ball Z stream.
Yeah, find us on social media.
I want to be Goku.
Kaioken times 6.
Find us on the socials. Tune in next time to see if we
Rob.
live. All that usual shit.
Watch us make
Rob,
Allie
throw
and
them
Brian.
socials up. Throw them socials up in the chat before we leave.
I'm gonna throw them socials up
Do
in
it.
the chat.
Do
Go
it.
and go copy and then go paste. Guys, check these out. Paste.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans. It's just me eating ice cream.
Ooh, that would be a good
Everybody,
OnlyFans.
please subscribe to that because it is
into that.
definitely one of the best experiences of your life. This man eats ice cream like no other.
I actually put on
Alright.
like a woolly cow hat with like horns and everything too. It's
Oh
great.
god.
Good night.
Not
On
good.
Goodbye,
that note,
everyone.
guys, tune in next week.
We'll see you Wednesday. For us, it's gonna be your Wednesday where a guy dressed up exactly like that.
Bye.
Yeah, true. Have a good night, nerds.
Bye.